Hey, hello. It's me. Again. I'm back. More Death Stranding. The controller is eventually going to work in a second. I swear. It's connecting. It's reconnecting. It was literally just... Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, hey, perfectly fine functional stream. Nothing wrong here. Everything is good. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Alright. Where were we? We're very cold. We're on a mountain. Oh, this guy has main storyline mission we're going to take. We're going to see the photographer. Power gloves. What do these do again? Improve grip and hand function. We can use to stop yourself sliding. Yeah, sure, why not? I love the power glove. It's so bad. Did I already have power gloves? I already had power gloves. That's what I get for not playing this game for like weeks. Those in a locker. Right. Ooh. And you have a photograph. By the photographer's late father and treasured as her memento. We got 2 climbing anchors, we got a ladder, we got a handgun, boots. I think we're good to head out.
Order assigned.
Alright, let's check the map. The photographer is here. So, we are... Where the heck are we again? We're up kind of... Yeah, here. Got a zip line back down, I think. Yeah, here to here. And I think this zip line goes over here. We can zip line as far as here. Looks like we have a bridge. Got another zip line. So I'm gonna grab... This is gonna be... I could put a few ladders, I think, across here. And get across. Don't have to worry about building up a bridge. Those rocks should do. Kind of worries me that all these corpses seem to be piled up here. Pretty sure I didn't leave them in a pile. Look at that. Alright, yeah, so... Let's place a marker here. And we're just about off here. Destination. See our destination. It's our marker.
Never stop, Sam. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Catchy music. Hope it doesn't end up muting like a minute of the VOD.
Econ keeping on.
Grip for balance. Oh. Ooh. We got snow.
Keeping on.
rope here. What is this? That's a trike. I did have a rope here, but it keeps getting moved. Okay, well. Oh, you know what? I'm dumb. I wanted to pick up ladders. I don't have ladders. Oh, every single time. Don't really have anything on the way. Crap, we're going back. We're going back to this guy and getting some ladders. Screw that. We're not being careful. Always getting ahead of myself. Not building ladders when I need to. Cracking back up the blizzard. Up, 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 up. Come on, Sam, you can do it. I wonder what's in here. Ah, nothing to claim. Okay.
Beginning scan. Good morning, Sam. ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected.
Alright.
All weapons will be lost.
Hello, I'm back. Can I use your replicator? 2 ladders. How much chiral bandwidth do I have? Yeah, that's could be enough for another zip line. I need 2. The bridge would also be really expensive. Bridges are like a lot. We'll leave it for now. We can work that out later. I should probably play some more offline and kind of work out what I want to do for infrastructure. Yep, what we got? Ghost of Snow coming up. Time Snow. Oh, grab rope. What? Oh, it's just buried. It is here. Okay. Stuck on the vehicle though. Oh, there we go. No. Right, throw that down where it should go. There we go. I think that'll work. Here we go. New zip line. These gotta be the most fun things in the game. Oh god, we're going right into a bunch of BTs, aren't we? Baby to protect me. Alright, we're gonna zip out here and hopefully that takes us away from everything. And we're still in the middle of a storm. We got a shelter nearby though. Oh, this music's pretty.
I'm turning over.
Here's our bridge. Dang. Nope. Wait. Oh. Even better. This just goes across to where we need to go. Oh, there you go. We like you. Oh, here comes the thunder. Got our otter hat back on. Because we're always gonna do what we oughter. Probably could have brought in a vehicle. Pretty simple, easy terrain. Ghosts. Let's see. Yeah, well, it's pretty clear in our direction. Okay. The map said no time fall through here. And that's a little further off. What's this? Oh yeah, we got a big crater. So, maybe cross here with a ladder? Yeah. Trying to avoid some of the appearances that time fall is a bit heavier. I don't think the ladder is going to do anything here. Ladder detected, yes. Oh, this is just pointless. This water is just... I could walk through this. What am I even doing? The ladder back? I don't think I can. Not after I walk on it. Goodbye, ladder. I can just trudge through this. And yeah. There. And a little there. There. And there. And there. There. Now we know where we're going. Some fingers. You be. Some delicious, healthy protein. Oh, look, a butterfly. Oh. Oh. Butterfly. Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look. I'm really shook. Inverted rainbows. Okay, this one we can ladder.
You alright?
Yeah, that's moving pretty fast. Better not to risk it.
Stay out there low.
Oh,
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
special delivery. Look at this photograph.
Delivering cargo.
You're from Bridges, right? You don't have anything else for me, do you? No? Okay. Never mind.
Oh, she's got little photographs.
Never
At the
thought
entrance
I'd
to the
receive
shelter.
a delivery in such excellent condition.
Hmm.
Hey, I have a favor to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you could find my father's camera for me? It's kind of a long story, but he used to conduct field research in the area. My father believed that the key to understanding the Death Stranding was hidden here, somewhere in the caves and strata. But he passed away before he could complete his work, leaving me to finish what he started. And not long ago, I found something amazing. I was sure it was what my father had been looking for, even if I couldn't see how it related to the Death Stranding myself. What I needed was an expert opinion, someone who could look at what I'd found and tell me what it meant.
Sorry.
So, I grabbed my father's camera and set out to document my discovery. Took pictures of every last detail. But on the way back, I spotted a group of armed men and
Uh-oh.
I panicked, dropped everything and ran like hell. Thankfully, they never saw me, but when I stopped running, I realized the camera was gone, case and all. I've been
Someone's
trying
getting
to
this
pluck up
back
the
from
courage to
bandits.
go and look for it ever since. But then, I remembered that the cargo tag was still on the case. And I figured, you being with Bridges and all, that you might have a way to pinpoint its location. Please, I'd give anything to have it back. I'm gonna put in the order.
Yep.
Please
got it.
understand, that camera means everything to me. Until I know it's safe, I can't think about anything else.
Gotcha.
There's a
Get the camera.
terminal there you can
Lunch
use
bandits,
if you
get
want to
camera.
get started right away. Here,
I know how to use the terminal.
it's what I'd take if I were going myself.
Ooh, ooh.
Knock yourself out.
Free stuff, free stuff, free stuff.
Good work. New order available.
All right. Non-lethal assault, right? Should go back and get my Bola gun level 1, but we also take these. A PCC and a blood bag are nice. Stun bombs are nice. Riot shotgun. Rubber buckshot. Hmm. I think we're gonna head back to the main distribution center, leave the BT gun there, and kind of organize stuff once we get there.
Order assigned.
So, Mountain Knot City or the Distro Center. The Distro Center's over there. We want to hit Mountain Knot City. Where's our objective? Objective is here. No. I don't think we need the Bola gun, so we'll just stow our extra stuff. The private locker. Handgun. Locker. How's my grenade belt looking? Let's locker in and we can take this one. Grenade pouch. Utility pouch. My blood bag's looking. This one's about empty. This one. Both my armor plates are on the suit. Let's see. Shotgun on the tool rack. There we go.
Use of weapons is prohibited.
More shots. Only that one. Alright, let's head back out. Should be able to just retrace our footsteps. And, yeah. We'll be back in the general area where we need to be. Yeah, it's not raining, we can probably take this route. Chemicals, hell yeah. Oh, I probably should have manufactured a decoy, what you call it, package, but this looks like it's got a lot in it. Oh, yes it does. Cousins, eh. Back on the network. Ghost warning. Nice bridge. Markers around here. Rack. Don't see me. Hey, there's one. Alright. Disable that. Yep. That was a smart place to put this. Very smart. Alright, what do we get? Oh boy.
Sam, did you find our missing cargo? Huh. It looks like someone's carrying it around.
These are terrorists. Oh, there it is. Camera. Recharge our shoes. Gonna try and be sneaky. Oh man, they got auto guns. Ugh.
I'm right here.
There's a lot of them. Maybe it's better to come in from above? Might be. Who's up there? Looks like he's alone. There's... Ow. Oof. That was a much further drop than I thought it was.
What you looking for, dumbass?
Come on.
I'm right here.
Come on, come on. Now he heard me. Oh, that just fries him. You're not dead, are you?
Hey,
Shit. Accidentally pressed the L button when I just needed to run away. And now the whole camp is on me. It's fine though. It's just fine. We'll just go up into the mountains and they won't be able to catch us. It's fine. It's a vehicle.
Heads up, Sam. Looks like you've tripped an intrusion sensor. To be clear, these sensors react to you, not to your cargo. Be careful. Trouble may be on the way.
Yeah, no crap. They see me. Alright, screw it. We're gonna take this truck from them. Come on. Game? Game! 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 Let me get my thing out! Jesus, what the fuck? Why did it just decide the button didn't work anymore? What the hell? Alright. Oh, okay, there we go. Easy driving now. Music. This VOD is gonna have no sound.
Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
There we go.
Delivering cargo.
Make BB feel better by connecting nearby facilities to your Cupid.
Oh, wow. Thank you. I was afraid I'd never see it again. Oh, thank God. It looks exactly like it always did. Oh, you don't know what this means to me.
That's what we do here. We make people happy.
It was my father's idea to move all the way out here. He thought he could get to the bottom of the Death Stranding all by himself. And we were right behind him. But look where it got us. If you hadn't come along when you did, the camera would be gone, and all our hard work would have been lost before anyone had a chance to see it. We can't let that happen. The world needs to hear about this. Someone out there will know what it means. So, connect us up. We want to be a part of the UCA.
Hell yeah, ghost internet time. By the power of pretty blue lights, you now have access to dank memes. And also the wealth of human knowledge. Shotgun. Riot shotgun. I actually get to use the shotgun.
I truly hope our work will help to make a difference. Thanks again. I hope we get to meet again before too long.
Oh.
Sam, it's Hartman.
Hey,
That
Hartman.
camera you recovered contains some fascinating footage. The data stored on it was automatically shared with us after you added the photographer's shelter to the network, along with her father's research materials. Anyway, my lab still doesn't have a high-speed chiral connection, but I was able to check one of the images against a database at HQ. Based on my preliminary calculations, and the photographic and documentary evidence in our archives, I would estimate the paintings to be in the region of 30,000 years old,
Ooh.
if not older. The artists were likely Neanderthals or other precursors who were migrating across the continent. See the dolphin-like creatures there? At the time, the cave would have been situated even farther from the coast than it is now. So how could the artists possibly have encountered dolphins? Answer: they couldn't. It is my belief that they had a brush not with dolphins, but with beach things. And that would mean the Death Stranding is not the first phenomenon of its kind.
Ghost
that
dolphins.
it has happened before. Since the birth of our planet, countless species have gone extinct, from bacteria to dinosaurs. Scientists refer to the largest known mass extinctions as the Big Five. But there have, of course, been many other extinction events, albeit on a smaller scale. What if the artists were trying to document one such event, that of their own extinction? It would be the first record in Earth's history of a Death Stranding. And it would also lend credence to my theories. The sooner you come and connect me to the network, the sooner we'll know. Just imagine the mysteries we'll be able to solve. I'll be waiting, Sam.
Wonderful news, Sam. BB-28's vitals are nearly within optimal operating parameters. Just before I called, it opened its eyes. It was looking all over, as if searching for someone. And then, our eyes met. For a moment, I think. I tell you, it was almost enough to make me want to keep the kid for myself.
Oh.
Anyway, I still need to run diagnostics and make adjustments as needed. However, the fluctuating local chiral levels could pose a problem. Think you can bring one more site into the network? Once you have, and once I have subsequently confirmed that BB is functioning reliably, I'll release it into your custody. This is the last step, I promise. Just one more site, that's all we should need. Good luck.
Good work. New order available.
So we need one more site. Alright, we're gonna get a phone call.
Sam, I
Yeah?
see you received a mail from our mountaineer friend. Seems he's got an order for you.
Ooh.
Might be good to give it a look.
Some mountaineer. Where we came from. Let's see if you got anything for us. Really something to not city. Ooh, wow. All the way out to the junk dealer. Base station north of Mount Knot City. A mountaineer. Mural fragments lost during delivery. That's just nearby. I don't need any of that. Should be a pretty easy way back. Old photographs. Ladder, chemicals allies, climbing anchor. ECC climbing anchor. The armor plates into locker. let's open up the locker. Oh, we'll take this with. Where's my shotgun? I had a shotgun. Am I blind? I'm probably blind. Riot shotgun. Oh, that's it. Yeah. So take that. Ladder. Chemicals and alloys. I think we're good.
Order assigned.
Optimize this. There we go. Much better. South Knot City.
Be careful, Sam.
I'm just going over the mountain. Looks like it's clear. I should check the forecast anyway. Oh yeah, pretty clear. Just a little trek over this mountain. Doesn't look like it'll be too difficult.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
What's going on with that music? Just a motorcycle, just hanging out here. Sign. Oh. Their strand is coming down. I can go more this way. Yeah. We'll have to go down. Go. That doesn't seem safe. Climbing anchors. That's a ladder. Climbing anchors. Alright. Down we go. Oh yeah, we got plenty of rope to go all the way down here. Alright. I want shotgun here. Stow it. That's optimal now. Not city, we might as well grab some of this. It's a small one. haven't gotten the shivers yet, so hopefully there aren't any BTs around here. Following the river should get us where we need to go. It appears to be letting up.
It ain't the same without you, kid.
Yeah, I missed the BB too. More Mountain Lost City cargo. Alright. Need to drink some energy drink. Crossed here before? Yeah. Yeah, that water's moving kind of fast. Chemicals. Might as well.
Hello.
Where are we going here? Let's pass. Yeah. It's too much effort. It should. Hopefully. Oh boy. Oh boy. What can I do here? Ladder. Banging up some cargo, but it's fine. Alright, and we'll use our ladder. That's not a ladder. Road construction? Oh, you kidding me? There we go. More stuff for Mountain Knot City. Might as well. Please let that be further out. Oh, we're clear.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. Footwear condition poor. Replacement is advised.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Announcer guy. I think is a robot. There you go.
Hey, Sam. Look, I'm, sorry to impose on you once again, but we wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Wow, you really took great care of everything. I mean, honestly, you'd be hard-pressed to call this anything less than perfect.
Lost cargo. Here we go.
We're going to get through this because of you. Thank you, Sam.
Good work. New order available.
Sam,
Access delivery
new
terminal
orders come in for you.
further information.
Head to the Cairo Artists and pick it up when you can. Rest assured, it'll be well worth the hassle.
Hmm. Go to that one. Let's recycle some stuff. Chemicals, alloys. Boots on my feet that are worn out. Here it goes.
Thank you for your continued support.
Nice. Should fabricate some more boots. Put them on my feet. Alright, I think we're gonna head to a private room. Let Sam get some rest. And I'm going to take a quick break as well. And here he goes. Just make sure there isn't like a cutscene or something that happens. I think we're good. Alright, be back in a second. Hey, I'm back. So, I noticed something. We've got something new in the backpack customization. We have a stabilizer, battery-powered backpack attachment filled with posture-controlling Vernier thrusters. Something to help with our balance. Oh my god. It takes up the entire backpack. Color scheme. Blue. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on that. Let's see. If I have, I could put 2 extra batteries on, and then I'd only have, then I'd only have room for 2 grenade pouches. I think I'm good with how it is. Those thrusters are a bit much. Alright, we're gonna head back out. Let's see, we want to go to the Mountaineer. I think he's our next main story mission. Oh, sad because the baby gone. Yeah. I pretty much want to do the main story missions until we get BB back, because like, doing side quests would be a lot harder without him. I want my BB back, BB back, BB back. I want my BB back, BB back, BB back. It's joke is too damn obvious. I cannot resist the low-hanging fruit. I want my BB back, BB back, BB back. High-bound spring delivery. Bot assist. This is a SAM delivery, which means it gives us something. Really need to go to the Mountaineer. Anything else for the Mountaineer? Alright. Let's see. Don't think I need too much extra stuff to go to the Mountaineer. Let's see what we got. Don't think I need any extra educational products. Oh yeah, for his kid. Let's see, we got anti-BT handgun, full rack, riot shotgun. Private locker. Let's see. Just got the educational products. We got the ECC. Got a climbing anchor. Anti-BT handgun. Boots. I got a ladder in here.
Order assigned.
I think I need the PCC too. Just in case I'm going to grab a ladder, because we got room for it. One ladder. There we go. Time to head out to the Mountaineer. Let's see. I can probably grab a trike. Back to the terminal again. Yeah, sure, we'll grab this guy's trike. keep it on.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Curious, it's zippity zipper. Oh hey, it's Aloy Horizon Zero Dawn. I think. Ooh. Oh, what does this connect? Oh, does this connect to my? It does. Well then, I don't need that one. This brings me all the way up here. That's pretty fantastic. That other one does connect to another one, so that's useful. Yeah. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's a different zip line. It's an online one. That is not a usual one. But wow, there's the way station there. That's a little shortcut to the way station. What's this? What's that line? That's a path? Smidge of road? And you think that's what, or, yeah. Line build a little smidge of road right there? Should try to build more roads offline. We'll see what happens. Yeah, building some zip lines on some of these peaks would be neat. Neat way to get over these mountains. What? But wait, there's more. Where does this all go? Ow. Detour, detour. We're going exploring. And okay, and we stopped here. I think we're interesting. We might be able to like trek down here and just put like another zip line in between. And I got zip lines up around this place. Yeah, there's that one. I didn't build that whole zip line network. Where is it? There's another one. Yeah, there they are. Like, phew. These lines are like 500? I got bandwidth for it. Alright. When I get BT back, I have a little more room for exploration. BT, BB. I don't want BTs. I want my BB back, BB back, BB back. I want my BB back, BB back, BB back. I want my BB back, BB back, BB back. Hmm. Yeah, this is in a spot that it ain't particularly easy to get down from. Yeah, so we'll just walk. Oh, that's nice. Someone put a whole shelter right next to them. Down we go. Pretty music. Nobody liked my climbing anchor. But it's nice. No, rope. What vehicle? Vehicle? Can I get a bike? Give me a bike. There we go. Okay, cool.
Keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on.
Begin scanning. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Sam Bridges, there's someone we need you to deliver a package to.
Okay.
It's a strange bird.
Ooh, strange bird
Lives even
CSA.
higher up in the clouds than we do. And the research she's doing, well, it's out there and then some. And we're talking straight up occult stuff, though she wouldn't be very happy hearing me say so. And she claims she's delving into the mysteries of the cosmos. Anyway,
Cosmos
I
mysteries.
found this rock out in the mountains with a
Space
handprint on it.
mysteries.
And when I mentioned it to her, she got all excited. I honestly don't know what kind of close encounter she thinks it signifies. But I was wondering if you could bring it to her for me. And joining the UCA has opened my eyes to a few things. Like how there are all these people out there trying to make sense of the Death Stranding in their own way. And sure, her ideas may sound like the ravings of a lunatic to me, but they clearly mean something to her, and I'd like to help her out. With your assistance, that is. You'll find an official order on the terminal.
Alright then.
Delivering cargo.
And thank you for coming. To think you got this here without so much as a single scratch to show for it. You gotta give me a few...
A little more bandwidth, just a smidge. Smash. Oh. Some purpley back colors.
By the way, I got you a little something.
Oh,
It's not much, but if it makes your life easier.
alright then. Custom chiral climbing anchor. What is that? Homemade chiralium-coated improvement on the standard climbing anchor that boasts lightweight construction and improved durability and timefall resistance. The specifics of the construction mean it can be recreated using a chiral printer. It can be driven into the ground, create an anchor point for the rope. Scaling of steep surfaces and safe descents from elevated positions. It's just a better... better climbing anchor. Locker. Ladder. We'll see where we need to go before we figure out what we want to use.
Here's hoping you don't run into any trouble.
Good work. New.
Yep. Take on orders. Orders for Sam. The spiritualist. Oh, she's up in the mountains. Zipline. The zipline takes me almost right to her. Yeah, I don't think I really need to carry anything else. Oh, it's a good thing I don't need to carry anything else, because holy cow, that's a lot. I don't have anything on my back other than the required items. So getting rid of any gear won't really do much. Feels good though. It's heavy though. Might need the robot legs. Oh, hello.
Sam, it's just like the one at South Knot City. A vortex loaded with so much chiralium that it's almost off the charts. Slowly but surely, it's creeping closer to us here in Mountain Knot. At least that's what I think, but I can't see it. Not with the naked eye. But the data doesn't lie. It's the same temporal phenomenon that you told me dropped you in a war zone.
I told you. But that wasn't.
The Cupid's limiter can handle most chiral spikes, but we didn't plan for another supercell.
Another supercell.
I told you it was the same as before.
Mama, is that you?
You got me, Sam. It's been a while. But not really. Mulligan, Machna, we're the same. One body, one mind, one being. There's no point in trying to draw a distinction. Not in this world. We're all connected. Remember that.
Order assigned.
I think we're good. Oof. Alright, yeah, we are a bit heavy. Down we go. Wheelie, yeah! Woo! Oh, okay, yeah.
Keep on keeping on.
Alright, we're good. Alright, use this rope to get ourselves back up to the zip line. The zippity zappity zip line. Zippity zip. Zip, zip, zip. Just like saying the word zip. Alright. Let's keep that in our sights. I like this. I should like this. Here we go. Going up. Jeez, that poor guy looks like he's freezing. So many likes. And ka-choo! Oh, this isn't good. whiteout conditions. Oh boy. Alright. Down. Be careful now. Off the network. Got some tasty bugs. Oh, protein. Alright, climbing anchor. Oh wow, 6 of those. Signs of pretties. Don't fall over. Up. Don't fall over. Don't fall over. Oof. Oh, this is not good. You should get that handgun ready. What? Oh, you think? The Mountaineer, watch out for the whiteout. Hey Sam, I hope this gets through. The weather took a turn for the worse a little while ago. You don't say. And now it's gone full whiteout. You don't say. Zero visibility up here on the mountain. I hope you weren't caught in it as well. If it's not too late, it is. I'd suggest keeping an eye on the weather forecast and steering clear. Skull face. Limited visibility is not the only issue with whiteouts, you know. You lose spatial awareness and can't gauge distances. Hell, sometimes you literally can't tell up from down. Pretty scary stuff. With your gear, though, you shouldn't be completely helpless. You can use your map to plot a route to your destination. This will show up wherever you use the Odordeck cargo scanner to ping your surroundings, even if you literally can't see them. And if you lose your way, try switching to compass mode to confirm your destination. That way you can at least orient yourself in the direction you want to go. Above all else, don't panic. It's easy to lose your head in a whiteout, but if you can stay calm, you'll be absolutely fine. Good luck, Sam! Thank you, sir. The network, so I can't build a shelter. This way should be fine. Oof. Drink some energy drink. There we go.
Beginning scan. Bridges ID.
Interesting.
Express ID verified. Weapons detected. will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Pig delivery of a crapload of rocks. For you.
Delivering cargo.
Sam Bridges, I've been expecting you. The Mountaineer told me all about you. This handprint you brought me, or stencil as I prefer to call it, is a vital clue. It hails from an era long before the dawn of human history. I'm going to date it and lay bare the cause of the Death Stranding. And when I do, all the secrets of the cosmos shall be revealed. Did you know this mountain used to be a pyramid in ancient times? It's true. You won't find a place closer to the beach than this. To the wellspring, a source of untold power. How else do you think that chiral network of yours works? But I digress. Show me the stencil. Thank you. It's in excellent condition. All right, connect me to the chiral network.
Yay! Another satisfied customer. Pretty lights. And we're floating. Their connection made. Right. Proper interview the spiritualist. Yep. We got some stuff.
Now I have everything I need to date the stencil. Once I have my results, I'll share them with you and your colleagues at Bridges. You've done a good thing, Sam. If you find anything else, be sure to bring it straight to me. I'll be waiting. You should take this. I'm certain that it will be of use to you in your journey.
Free stuff. Ooh. Pretty. Aww. She made me a little charm.
Until we meet again, my friend.
Sam, it worked. BB-28 is in excellent condition. No evidence of lingering attachments or homesickness either. Perhaps its memory was erased after all. All that remains is for you to hook it up and take it for a run. I was hoping to return it to you as soon as possible, but... I don't want to. I mean, I do. But it's a little more complicated than that.
What?
We've got a problem. You may have heard about the massive supercell heading right for Mountain Knot City. I left my facility to perform some additional tests on the BB in the field, and now I find myself unable to return. You know the cabin on the mountainside, northeast of Mountain Knot? Let's meet there.
Good work. New order available. Please.
Here? See, ooh, I can make this connection. Yes. Just need to kind of be in between there.
Delivery terminal for further information.
Yeah, she needs anything to go to the distribution center. Oh yeah, way station. It's one for the way station. Mountaineer. Cosplayer. Oh. these. Oh, good. Damn. Alright.
Order assigned.
Oh, hey, a zip line. I wonder what this is connected to anything. Oh, it is. That's the one I came from. Nice. Oh, this is so nice. Another whiteout. Maybe around here-ish? Losing sight. Zip line. Let's see. Just one path. Ah, shoot. Yeah. I got the bandwidth for it, like a short hop, this little peak here. Grab another PCC. I knew I should have grabbed 2 PCCs. Yeah, no, Urgent Storm and all that. I got zip lines to make. I gotta zippity zap these lines. Zip, zap, zippity zip, 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 zap, zippity zip.
Construction complete.
PCC. Yep.
Begin the scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until
Equipment, another PCC2. And container repair. Back out there. Muddy mud mud.
weapons restrictions.
Maybe I should grab the second one just in case. I think I should only need one to bridge this gap though. Just gonna make sure I find a spot where I can see everything. And we go.
I'll see you soon.
sight. Lost line of sight. We're on the other side of this bridge, though. Might be able to see it again from there. The anti-BT had been ruined? There it is. Oh, I think that's it. That'll do it. Drink some energy drink in celebration. Energy drink. It's got what bridges crave. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Construction complete.
Use it as a line. There we go. Oh, I love it. Zippity doodah. Zippity A. What's up? Hello, sir. He's offering me a blood bag? Absolutely. Yep.
Thanks for dropping by, Sam. Where? Hey, Sam.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery.
Anything he wants taken to... Oh yeah. See any blood bags? Oh yeah, this is the private locker. And we can this one off the back and the utility pouch. Auto range. And we're good to head out. Here we go. It's cool that you run into like other porters. Catchy songs probably gonna get my VOD muted. 'Cause all the songs in this game get my VOD muted. Yeah, that's the song I just wrote. Ironically, I have copyrighted that song and it will probably get my VOD muted. That'd be funny. But no. Oh, that's the cremation place, crematorium. Oh, I need to scrap this anti-BT handgun and fabricate a new one. Zipline network, zipline network. Should get another one up on my way back. I'll connect to this one. Connor has a rope. Like Connor's rope. There we go. Thank you, Connor. Whoever you are, wherever you are. That's a nice rope. Okay. Let's see if I can see that zip line from somewhere. Okay. So. Somewhere there. And.
I'm right here.
No, don't do that. Okay. We'll run to distribution center, I think it is. Yeah, that thunderstorm's really raging. You can hear it and see it everywhere. Ooh. What's my bandwidth look like? I got a fair amount.
Safe travels.
It's a road. Right? That's why that's floaty. Oh, hello. Ugh. marshes. Yeah, it's like a stretch of road that's been built. I don't remember building it. Does the player online do that? Yeah, it is. That's a bit of road.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Thank you.
Sam, there's a porter up in the mountains in urgent need of help. Check in at the distro center north of Mountain Knock for more information. Bring him home alive and they're sure to do right by you.
I have other things to do. All right.
Hey, Sam. You made it, huh? Cargo? Looks like...
Antimatter storage. Ooh, more bandwidth. A spare ammo pouch. Ooh.
Watch your back out.
Good work.
I need to craft a PCC. Oh. That's a B mission. That is our lost border. Oof. Side quests come after we get BB back. This thing is just about wrecked. Recycle that. Yep. Bridget says thank you. Get some stuff. Or get a new one. Anti-BT handgun. Tool rack. Not good. You know what? Another PCC too. No. Oh, maybe I need to build a shelter or something. Already pretty light on stuff, so. Alright, and let's borrow something from the garage. Perfect.
Thank you for your contribution.
Is he there? Curious. All right. Fine. Construction area. Okay. Construction area. Construction. 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 Construction 5. Okay. Can't see it yet. Out of range, 55 meters. Construction, still a little far away. In range. Somewhere that's not in the road construction. There we go. Alright. Let that build. Take care of something else real quick. That's building. First. There we go. There we go. Been drinking a lot of that energy drink. Holy moly. As, holy cow, we have been holding it for a while. There we go. It's like that Heart and Austin Powers 2. No, 1. Whichever one. It was the first one, right? And freeze him and... yeah, whatever. Anyways. Zip line. Woo! Now this is the way to travel right here. Zip line. To the mountains we go. Getting into some snow. It's so much better than your typical car-dependent infrastructure. We need zip-line dependent infrastructure. Nice zip-lineable cities. city's built at a human scale. Humans who love zip lines. Crazy. Look at all this distance we've got connected. Look at this. We're all the way over here now. Went from there to here. But over through here. And we can go back up. And we can go to the spiritualist hut, and then I think we need to go to that place where Dead Man wants us to meet. The cabin in the mountains. Pew. I love that the zip lines are like the best feature of the game. There's a shelter. Alright. Me to meet Dead Man here. Looks like that's the place to be. And there's a little bit of road built there. There's another zip line there. That's one I think I built next to this one here. Someone was asking for a zip line. This generator. I don't think any zip lines I build around there are gonna reach that. Okay, doesn't hang our destination. And let's get to trekking. We can use this watchtower real quick. Get above the peak and then back down. Alright. Keep on keeping on. There you go. Got a little charging station. Good, good, good.
Keep on keeping on.
not enough. That should be enough. Well, maybe not. Oh, it's so close. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. Hey, our feet are on the ground. Alright. Oh god. Oh no. Hello. Oh, ow. Did I fucking die? I just died. Holy shit. That killed me. That's not good. Other players' souls. Bank out other players and seem touching them strengthens your connection by enabling you to share more items, facilities, etc. Be sure you connect with as many as you can. Is that me or is that somebody else? That's somebody else. Connected to Winds. Where am I? Ah. Oh, hey, some more people. Connected to skate D's. Let's go. So there's actually a bit of a reward for dying. Almost. Consolation prize, maybe? Ah, interesting. So, like, an ocean, but it's the place where I was. And there's my body where I died. Right? Yeah. And repatriate. Back in. Oh. Yeah. Huh. Oof. Oh, I got items from them. I picked up some of their dropped cargo. That's where I died. What did I pick up? A speed skeleton, armor plate, and a non-lethal assault rifle. Interesting. We'll hold on to it and maybe see if we can recycle it. I'm not too bogged down right now. Thank you, whoever built this bridge. I better give them some legs. Ooh, lots of chiral crystals here. Yes. Alright, there's the cabin. Post box there. Oh, okay. This is extreme whiteout. There's crabs in the air. No! No! Oh god, they took him. No! They took Deadman and her baby. Really? I can use a regular gun against BTs if I tag them with a grenade first. Or if I just drop a grenade and fire through the blood mist. That's neat. Okay. Okay. Are we on the beach? Or on the beach? No. Oh. Oh, dead man and our BB. Oh, this isn't good. We're in a World War I thing again. Okay, that tank is covered in... I don't even know. Worms and tentacles and... Ooh. Skeleton soldiers and goop. Oh, not the goop. I don't like the goop. So much goop. Oh. No! The goop's got Guillermo. Was he connecting to the BB now? Ooh. Is... Hello? Oh no. Episode 7. Clifford. Huh. Ooh. That bangs. Oh, we're back here. I did not bring regular guns. Should be able to find some. Oh, okay. Dead man?
Sam!
Oh,
Sam!
good.
Dead man.
Oh, thank God I got through.
Where are you?
No idea. I'm seeing tanks and soldiers. The uniforms date back over a century. World War II era, I suspect. Did you see the man leading the soldiers?
No.
I think it's the guy you told us about.
The born and bred warrior asshole who's gunning for BB?
He must be our ticket home, right?
Don't ask me. This is only my second time. And without BB, he'll be hard to find.
Lucky for you, I've got BB here in tip-top shape, just waiting for you. Where should we meet?
Is there anything unusual or distinct near you?
I'm in the sewers. Hang on. I can see a tower through a hole. A square tower, right above my position.
Gotcha. I'll find it and search for a sewer entrance. Can you sit tight for now?
Gladly. I won't move an inch.
Yeah, well, if I'm slow, you might have to.
What?
That warrior asshole. He wasn't after me. He was after BB.
Fuck me.
Right. If he's looking for anyone, it's you.
Oh no. Hurry the hell up, Sam.
Oh, no.
Keep it together. I'm on my way. And don't hook up BB either. You'll lead him straight to you.
Oh,
Oh boy.
too late.
Not that you would, since you hate them.
I just did because I was scared to death.
Disconnect, now.
Already done.
Don't let him take BB.
How? If he shows up with his soldiers, what do you expect me to do? Fight back? If I have to choose between BB and myself, well...
You won't. I'm ending the call.
Sam, it's not easy being me. No wife, no children, no friends. And so I sought solace, sought company in the dead. Over time, I made them a part of me. 70% of who I am today. But meeting you has opened my eyes. You're very special, Sam.
Oh, ooh, ow, ow! What? What? Oh god, tanks, oh god. Oh my god, I can't get up. I'm just getting exploded by tanks constantly. Oh god, 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 oh god. Eat a bug. Oh, that guy's dead. Bugs. Needs my yeah. Ladder. This way. Spotlight mode. Flashlight on, flashlight off.
You did good, Lou. I'll see you soon.
This is a sneaking mission. Ladder. Down. Here, BB. Oh, I think we found him.
Sam, over here.
Lou.
The little one should be working again. Let me see. Oh, well then.
Give me the BB. Give me the BB.
Maybe this is a special beach. For soldiers who died in battle.
Maybe we should get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I'm surprised. I thought you would have abandoned BB by now.
Discard precious hardware? Never. So, do you still share memories? I see.
Oh, BB. Uh-oh.
Stay here. Seems like I got other memories to tend to. I'm taking him down as you get us both out of here.
You know, Sam, I'm starting to understand why BB is so important to you.
Huh?
It's just a tool. Life and death are supposed to be irrelevant. But we've got attached to each other all the same, haven't we?
Kid's not just a tool. Name's Lou.
Lou, huh? That's a good name.
What a thrill. Do, 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 do. Well now. Oh. Okay. He sleeps in a spider web full of babies. That's odd. Oh, the spider web's made out of barbed wire. okay. No, those are bad for you. They'll kill you. Here we go, assault rifle.
Maybe.
Engage in sight.
Use this stuff because it use up my blood. Oops.
Tango, tango. Back up.
Got him.
Fall back and hunker down.
Oh, look. All the bells. Ugh. Alright,
We
ammo.
need reinforcements. Move, move.
Okay, swap these blood bags.
Where's my baby? Get my baby. Won't that fast, found. My dear. I want my baby back. Where are you, baby?
Please be quiet, baby. I don't wanna die.
Baby.
Oh, look at that you anymore. Hit at least.
My my dear. Where's my baby?
Rally and regroup!
Shit, he spotted me.
Light him up. Open fire. Give him hell.
Shit! Oh my god, what was that? The guy has a fucking rocket launcher? Stop crying. Please, little baby, stop crying. Okay.
Move.
Alright, let's organize. Offload, on the plate, just a suit. Rack. Alright. I'm looking for
Disengage.
disengaging. My blood bag's looking. Any empty ones yet?
I will fight.
We gotta offload some extra stuff. Smoke grenade can get dropped.
I want my baby back.
He wants his BB back, BB back, BB back. He wants his BB. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Fuck, what was that?
Light him up.
Grenade. Regular grenade, regular grenade. Come on.
Get down!
I need debug. Gotcha.
All back.
Do that.
We need reinforcements. Go.
Okay. That down. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Eat a bug.
We need reinforcements! Man!
Rifle.
My dear baby.
Alright, Is that it? Did we get him? We got it.
Maybe this is all my fault. I should never have put you in that prison. Maybe.
Wait out, Manhattan. Wake back in a room? We have BB back. No.
Lou.
Oh, jeez. Oh, then we're back in a room. Oh, and the lights are on this time.
Lou?
Lou?
Lou, how's little Lou doing?
No response.
Well, look at that. That child's taking a shine to me. You two were out cold, so I had you brought here. You were right. Whatever you did back there returned us to our own world. I put your cargo and gear in your private box. You slept for a whole day, you know. Slept like the dead. I'm already back in Capital Knot. Fragile's beach has been coming in handy. Sam, I owe you an apology. Lou was the name you were going to give your own baby if he'd had made it. I should have pieced it together sooner.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I found some records from 10 years ago. A death, sudden, in the middle of a town. Young woman in the prime of her life. Nobody knew until it was too late. A void out. Her husband, who was a member of Bridges, had dooms. He tried, but he couldn't get to her in time. The whole town was wiped off the map, leaving nothing but a big crater and him. Because he was a repatriate. People wanted answers. Did the man hide his wife's body on purpose? The only survivor was the only suspect. He was easy to blame, and people did. And pretty soon, they were blaming Bridges too. The man felt responsible, so he left. And his wife, who died, her name was Lucy. She'd been pregnant, poor woman. They were going to name their son Lou.
Didn't happen.
But it did. President Strand told me. She talked about you all the time. He didn't have to cut all ties and walk away, she said.
You wanna shut the fuck up?
Calm down, Sam. Take a seat. I told you before about my body. 70% harvested from cadavers. Do you want to know the real reason why? Because the story you've heard is one I made up. The truth is, I'm Frankenstein's monster. Artificial, grown from pluripotent stem cells. And when that vital spark didn't manifest in all my organs, they replaced the defective ones with those of the dead. I never had a birthday. I'm a soulless meat puppet. No ka, a dead man. People born the traditional way have beaches. You have one. BB too. But I have no such connections. No mother. No afterlife. No beach. You see now why I'm so obsessed with it all? Why I joined Bridges? The battlefield. Now that was an awful beach. But strangely, I didn't hate it, because I knew you were coming for me. I've never felt that before. Connected to someone, anyone. You didn't have to cut all ties and walk away. The president was right about that much.
Wasn't anything to walk away from. It's not like I was ever welcome there.
Come on, even I was welcome. Oh, that. You were holding it. It's an old dog tag, US issue. Wasn't easy prying it out of your hand. Clifford Unger, as you can see. I looked him up in our database. Found a match. He was US Army Special Forces. Fought in Kosovo, Iraq, Afghanistan.
That's him.
Well, that's all I've managed to dig up so far. You must be caked in chiral matter from the battlefield. Time for a shower, I'd say. Oh, I won't be joining you this time. The Die Hardman issue is no longer a concern. I've seen to it that our conversations won't be recorded.
Mail received. Request dead man stuff. And we should shower off. Just hop in here real quick.
Sam, do you copy? As you might have suspected, time here stopped while you two were on that battlefield. If my thinking is correct, the dimension to which you traveled is a kind of beach. To explain a little, our bodies, our ha, all occupy the same world, but our souls, our ka, have beaches all their own. These beaches are given form inside our brains by our beliefs, religion, philosophy, and so forth. As a result, a beach can be anything, and those anythings form a multiverse. However, if many people die at once, their beaches can become entangled, creating a strand field. This phenomenon is exacerbated in wartime by omnipresent feelings of resentment and despair. Beaches are more easily and frequently entangled. On such a beach,
Exits vanish, and experiences cycle endlessly. Picture it like a record player. The needle skips, playing the same phrase again and again. They're fighting a battle that has no beginning or end. Round and round it goes. Now, the battlefield you visited was in Eastern Europe in World War II. Which is strange, given that the man you encountered, Clifford Unger, played no part in that conflict. I can't explain it, but if you can connect me to the chiral network, who knows what we might discover.
EX grenade number 0.
Plot.
Still there, Sam? If so, I have a request.
Man.
When you're ready, head upstairs to the delivery terminal.
Got it, got it. Let's customize our backpack. Accessories. There we go. Fancy. Alright, well, I think that's gonna be it for me. Yeah, definitely made some progress. There's some weird stuff going on in this game. I'm still enjoying it. It's pretty fun. Right, we got a much bigger zipline network this time. Alright. So yeah, definitely gonna keep playing this. Probably be on I don't know. I don't really have much of a schedule, but you know what? See you next time, whenever that is. Bye.